poppin', I'm a blossom. I don't need a Batman to my Robin. I'm official, on a Gotti. You can hear the vroom vroom in my Rari. I'm not sorry, no, I'm not sorry. It's official, I'm a problem. I done made it this.
Hey Royals, welcome back to my channel. As you all see by the title, today's video is going to be a productive morning routine. I want to be very transparent by saying this morning routine is the morning routine that I do when I'm being my best self. Like, it's not something that I do every single day, but what I would like to. So as you can see, I just lit a candle and now I'm just watering my plants. My plants' names are Ed, Eddie, and Tina. So if y'all want to say hey to them down in the comment section below, feel free to, because they're living their best lives. And on this plant in particular, I was just kind of trying to flex on the little growth here and there with the little petals. Aren't they so cute? Next, I go ahead and drink myself some water, because drink your water, mind your business. Stay hydrated, ladies. What I like to move on to next is pretty much to clean up anything that I may have created the night before. So like if I didn't clean up from dinner, or if my plates are still in the sink even though they've been rinsed, I just like to go ahead and transfer them over to the actual dishwasher so I can get the dishwasher started if it's full. But yeah, any little cleaning that needs to be done, I like to go ahead and tackle that next so that I can move on to the next part, which is pretty important. I need to do a lot more, aka breakfast. So a breakfast that I've really been feeling lately is a parfait, y'all. It's everything. So I'm just gonna wash my fruit, which is blueberries, strawberries. I also use a tangerine, strawberry Greek yogurt. I drop my blueberries, more blueberries because they're good for the heart. If you didn't know that already, eat your blueberries. Then I cut up my strawberries and go ahead and place it over my Greek yogurt. I'm telling you guys, if you have the ingredients, or if you don't, go get them. This is the best parfait ever. Then I go ahead and open up my cuties and put them over my parfait as well. 10 out of 10, would always recommend. Fire. I would have never thought to put those in there, but they're so good. Sprinkle my granola over, and this granola also has flaxseed in it, so get into that. Cinnamon, 10 out of 10, again, would always recommend. And this morning I was particularly hungry, so I decided to go ahead and make some scrambled eggs as well. So I'm gonna scramble, season, mix it up, toss, you know, everything you need to do. Add a little bit of spinach for some flair. Put my pan down, spray it, and then we're gonna go ahead and scramble up some eggs. How do you guys like your eggs scrambled? I don't think I'm super particular about them. I just like a good egg, okay? Every once in a while. But that is the look that I typically go for. But I don't really know if that's like soft or hard scrambled. But I'm dancing, so it's good. And this is my parfait after I mixed it up, and I'm about to get into it. And while I'm eating breakfast, I also was watching a YouTube video about affirmations, femininity, etc. And I decided to go ahead and do a journal entry. So sometimes I write little, how do I say it? Like prompts for myself, and I answer questions, and that's what I did this morning. So that's a good idea for anybody who was looking into journaling and didn't know exactly where to start. You can look up journal prompts, or you can buy yourself a journal that actually already has the prompts in it as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my vitamins. So I do have a women's multivitamin, a probiotic, as well as, what is that stuff called? I think it's called like Seaborn. I don't know. I may or may not put it on the screen, but I take that. It's also another thing that's good for heart health. Seathorn, I think that's what it's called. And I go ahead and take my vitamins, and I act crazy for whatever reason as I drink my water. So other than my vitamin pills, I also like to take chlorophyll. This particular chlorophyll, you drop it into your mouth, you let it sit under your tongue for 10 seconds before you swallow it, and go on about your day. Next up, I go ahead and I just go ahead and do just a mini morning routine because I'm about to head out and go to the gym. We'll get into more details later. This day, it was very rainy outside, but that can't stop us. If we have a goal, we have to go ahead and reach it. So once I get to the gym, I typically like to start with cardio. So all the treadmills were full, well, the ones that weren't socially distant. So I'm on the bike today, and then I'm doing some weightlifting. This was my first time trying this particular machine, the rowing machine, but it was like cool for cardio. I wouldn't replace it with the machines that I typically use, but it was okay. And again, we're doing some weightlifting. So once I'm home, I go ahead and take a shower, sometimes a bath, just depending on how I'm feeling. And after my bath, I just go ahead and do the things that make me feel all pretty inside, like my edges. And sometimes like I'll do stuff like my eyebrows. Anything that makes you feel good, that's what I like to do at this point. Putting in some earrings to spice up my look. I'm trying to learn how to love my new haircut, like in the natural state. And you know, today it look cute. Get dressed and just check yourself out. I don't know if I'm the only person who does this, but after I get dressed, I like to look at myself in the mirror in different positions, because I'm like, how do I look if I laugh? How do I look if I have a stank face? You know, like, you just want to know all the tea. Next, I like to go ahead and look over my planner and just look at what I had written down for the day, cross off or highlight the things that I've already completed, and then get into a little bit of reading. So I usually like to do 2 different kinds of readings. One that'll help for business, and 2 that'll just help for personal growth in my mind. So as you can see here, we have The Art of Saying No and The 4-Hour Work Week. But any books that you're interested in, you can read one book, whatever the case may be. I like to take notes, highlight, etc. Last but surely not least, I go ahead and start on my orders, and then that pretty much wraps up my productive morning routine.
Lemonade, ooh, tastes so sweet. 3 poppies, making one for me.